Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. We've got a really cool build today. Well, I should say a hot build. We're going to do a custom car for Elijah's Xtreme hot sauce. Now I'm telling you, when it comes to hot sauce, these folks reign supreme because they have some of the world's hottest hot sauce, but flavorful. Now, Brett and Elijah being the son, decided to say, hey, what can I do to break the world's record for eating the most extreme hot pepper? So it was for the love of hot peppers that they decided to start their own hot sauce company. So it all started from there. And here we are 7 years later, and they have one of the best hot sauce companies in the United States, and hey, even around the world. So we're going to do this cool build. Now, Elijah's hot sauce also has, at the time, right now, 58 industry awards for their famous hot sauces. So let's go ahead and continue on with the build. We're going to use a Hot Wheels Mustang Mach 1. Now, this is a beautiful car, and we're going to hot sauce this cool car up. Or should I say a hot car. Go ahead and grab your favorite adult beverage and let's have some fun with today's build. Here we've got the casting, and this is a 70 Mustang Mach 1. I've already drilled the car apart. Man, I tell you what, this is a fantastic car. It's a great base to start with. When you go to take the car apart, be careful because the grill goes around the post in the front. And if you pull it out too rough, you're liable to break the grill. So please be careful with that. That body looks fantastic. This is going to be a super fun build. I'm really going to enjoy this. Beautiful. All right, here's the interior. We're going to leave that alone because that looks fantastic. Here's the windshield. The car's brand new. Here's the base, a metal base, and I love metal bases, and you all know that. But we're going to do a wheel swap on this bad boy, and I got some wonderful Sam Ed wheels lined up for this. Let's go ahead and continue on to the next step. Here we've got the body. We're going to go ahead and put it in the embalming fluid. Now go ahead and coat the inside and the outside of the car, especially if you're going to do a color change. This is incredibly important because you don't want the previous color to show through when you're going to do a new paint job on a car. Just put it on something and set it off to the side so you can take a look at it later on and see if it's ready to go. Here we've got the car out of the paint stripper and all cleaned up and scrubbed down with Zepti greaser. But we're going to go ahead and take a polishing wheel here and we're going to buff it out and get rid of all the oxidation on there and anything left over from doing the paint stripper on the car. Now you can get these grinding wheels at my Amazon Marketplace page, so check out the Amazon page in the comments if you're looking for these things. And they usually come in bags of 100. And that's going to save you some money. I think they're like about $15 to $18 or something like that. Now usually it takes one wheel to do a car. And these are like using Scotch-Brite pads. They work fantastic and they'll clean up your car really, really good. Especially if you plan on using Spectre Flame paint. Let's move on. Alright, we've got it all brushed out. Had to use a second wheel on this one because the other one was kind of worn out anyway. But we're going to go ahead and get this ready for some paint. Well, you know what? We need to polish this up first. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll use the polish on this bad boy. Most of you know how much I love Flitz products. And I love the results that they give you. Now, I've been honored recently by Flitz, and they have labeled me as a brand champion. Now, what's really cool about that is that I use the product, I swear by the product, and I make sure that you folks know about how good that it really is. So I'm very honored that Flitz has recognized the fact that I speak highly of their product and will stick behind it. So check out Flitz, and in the comments there is a section there where you can use the link to get 20% off Flitz products, and use the code word graveyard when you're done at the checkout, and you'll get 20% off everything they sell on their website. So please check it out, and this is exclusive to Diecast Graveyard viewers and members. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to polish this bad boy up, because I want the finish on this car to be absolutely fantastic. And again, that Flitz is going to bring it out. So let's go ahead and speed this up, and we'll continue on to the next step. Okay, we got this bad boy all polished up with the Flitz, and we're going to scrub it down with Zep degreaser and get it ready for paint. Okay, now what can we do here to make the car look like it is representing hot sauce? And I said, okay, well, let's make it look like a flame paint job. So the very first color I'm putting down is Spectra Flame Orange, and this paint can be got at the Redline shop. Okay, we got this bad boy all polished up with the Flitz, and we're going to scrub it down with Zep degreaser and get it ready for paint. Okay, now what can we do here to make the car look like it is representing hot sauce? And I said, okay, well, let's make it look like a flame paint job. So the very first color I'm putting down is Spectra Flame Orange, and this paint can be got at the Redline shop. Check out what John has to offer at the Redline shop at www.redlineshop.com, where Redlines come to life. Some great products there, and this is where I get all my Spectra Flame paints. Now we've got the front of this car painted orange, but again, want it to look like it was a hot looking car. So the center section of the car, we're going to paint Spectra Flame Red. And we're going to fade that orange to the red, but we've got one more color in line when it comes to making this car look fantastic. This is looking extremely good. The fade is coming together the way I wanted it to, and it's very subtle, and it looks pretty darn awesome. I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the red all the way to the back of the car, and then we're going to put the final color in to complete the paint job. Let's go ahead and move on to the next color. I'm having so much fun painting this car. This is great. Now the back end of the car, we're going to paint in a Redline Shop opaque black. This is going to finish out the paint job, and again, it fades from an orange to a red to a black. And this, the color scheme here, I believe, looks fantastic. Now, don't forget that if there's anything you want to see in videos and like that, go ahead and put something in the comments. I read every single comment. Now, I may not get back to you on a lot of these things, but I try and get back to you if you have a question or something like that, so you can continue on with your hobby. And I want you to be successful at what you do. So please put something in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see, or if you've got a question or whatever, go ahead and put it in, and I'll answer it as best as I can. This is looking great. Now what we're going to do is, once this is dry, we're going to let it sit for approximately a day to make sure it hardens properly, and then we're going to go ahead and get ready to put the decals on. Alright, I've got these decals. Now these decals were made by Vince Scott at Second Chance Redlines. Now if you're looking for decals for your car, or a custom decal job or something, check out Vince's products at www.scredlines.com. Now Vince will definitely take care of you. If you've got a special decal job that you need done, go ahead and contact him. He's got a form that you need to fill out, especially if it's a car that he hasn't done before. Now, if it's something like this Mustang or a gasser or truck or something like that, he probably has it. Now, the best part, exclusive to Diecast Graveyard customers, 10% off all purchases with code DGY10 at the checkout. So check out Second Chance Redlines and their decals, and you won't be sorry, because Vince has a product that's second to none. Now let's go ahead and put on a few more of these decals. Now I'm going to speed things up a little bit, so sit back with your adult beverage and watch as we put on these decals to finish the job. That looks fantastic. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, we've got the car, we've got all the parts here. Let's go ahead now. Look at some of the hot sauces here. This is Reaper sauce. Obviously it's made with the Carolina Reaper, but the best part is it's got flavor. Here's the ghost pepper sauce. Now, if you really don't like hot sauce, you're not going to like the product because it's fantastic. Now, here's the top seller, Xtreme Regret. Check out Elijah's Xtreme Gourmet Sauces at their website. This is some great stuff. Now, here's the car all clear coated and detailed out. The tail lights, the side lights, the headlights, etc. Xtreme hot sauce ready to go. Here's the base. The metal base, and I love the metal base with the Samed wheels. Now don't forget to check out samedwheels.com for your wheel needs. Here's the interior with the windshield. We're ready to go. Now here's the different places you can buy this. You can get these sauces at Winn-Dixie. You can get it at Chili Chili. You can get it at Ingles, Harvey Supermarket, Bass Pro Shop, and Cabela's. Here's the QR code. Check it out. You can see where you can purchase these sauces. And of course, free shipping if you buy it from the website. And here's what we started with. This beautiful Hot Wheels Mustang Mach 1. Now this was a request from Elijah's Hot Sauce that we use this particular car. We took the car apart, we drilled out the post, we did a wheel swap and used those beautiful Samed wheels. We used the paints from the Redline shop. We faded it from a Spectre Flame orange to a Spectre Flame red into an opaque black. And then we went ahead and we detailed out the tail lights, the headlights, and the side markers. Now to finish the car off, we used some decals from Second Chance Redlines. And Vince Scott did a fantastic job when it came to doing this custom car. Now let's go ahead and move on to the result. Now here's the final result. Look at how beautiful this car turned out. We'll start from the bottom up. The beautiful Samed wheels that make this car pop. We did the paint from the Redline shop. The Spectre Flame orange, the Spectre Flame red, and the opaque black. That looked fantastic. We got the beautiful decals from Second Chance Redlines. Vince Scott did a fantastic job. So check out his website too, and don't forget, 10% off, exclusive to Diecast Graveyard members, so check that out. Then when everything was said and done, we did a clear coat of the beautiful Spectre Flame clear coat from John at the Redline shop. So please check out his products too. I'm very happy with the way this car turned out, and I know that the folks at Elijah's Extreme Hot Sauce are going to be happy also. Now here's the cool part you've been waiting for. I've got a box of Extreme Hot Sauce here for one of my lucky subscribers. So all you have to do in the comments is put the letter X for Extreme Hot Sauce. Put the letter X in the comments, and in a few weeks we will draw a name, and that person will win a box of Elijah's Extreme Hot Sauce. Now, if you don't like hot sauce, that's fine. Now, if you have a family member or a friend, then go ahead and put the X in there, and we'll do a drawing and see who wins. Now, the best part about this is, like I said, folks, this hot sauce is absolutely delicious. Now, if you like hot sauce, you're going to love this product. If you don't like hot sauce, then maybe you can give it to a family member. Now, the other cool part here is you don't have to be a subscriber. I wish you would, but you don't have to be. So go ahead and put that X in the comments. Thank you for joining me today on Diecast Graveyard. We've got a lot more videos coming up in the future, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thank you again for joining me here today. If there's something you'd like to see, put it in the comments. Thank you, and cheers.